Welcome back, everybody, to the World of Wraith YouTube channel. Before I get started, just want to let you guys know this is not financial advice, but let's hop right into it. Scepter of Pain. This card has been going crazy. Florian is he's just been a menace. The Rune Stack Florian. I talked about this card when it was a lot cheaper, and now we got the cold foils at $22 for the cheapest. The regular non-foils are about $4, so it's been going crazy. Fans of the channel that picked this up on my previous market watches are probably really happy right now. Yeah, I called it. So everybody that bought them earlier, this is one of the times I was right. I've been wrong plenty of times, but this time I called it going up, and it did. Arcane Seed's Life, $12. It's pretty cheap. This was like 20 when the Armory was giving these out. Florian's so good right now. I think this is a pretty good price, $20. It's not like this is a Florian specialization. Future Earth Runeblades will be able to play it. $12, not bad for a cold foil. Fruits of the Forest Extended Art, about $10 to $11. I think this card's only going to go up. If you don't have your playset and you like Earth Heroes, I would probably get this sooner than later. Rootbound Carapace, kind of on the same note as Fruits of the Forest. The red one's about $7, and I only see this card going up. This is, I think, the only decomposed card that doesn't take up your action point since you're doing it on your opponent's turn. Now, make note, the red one, I believe there was 16 available per armory. Yellow and blue, I think, was only 8. So yellow and blue are actually a lot rarer. That's why the price kind of reflects that, about 15 going up for the yellow. And blue doesn't see as much play, but the Rune Stack Florian does play it. I think regular Florian doesn't. It's about $7. Yeah, I'd probably recommend picking these up if you're interested in playing Earth Heroes. Sonata Galaxia, right back to Florian hype. Rainbow foils are about $40. Only 4 on the market. Super crazy. Regular non-foils about 20-ish. Yeah, slowly going up. Yeah, you probably missed it if you don't have yours by now. This might be a little too high. I wouldn't buy $20 for this, but to each their own. Make your own decisions. Pledge Fealty. We actually got a couple sellers here kind of hooking it up for a lot cheaper than the market, like about $5 and below on these first couple ones. If you check the sold listings, guys, these have been selling for like 8, 9, 10. If you're a Fang player and you want your EA Pledge Fealties, I'd probably buy some of these. These sellers got 2 quantities, so that's pretty good. This is what they look like, by the way. I love the micro text box. New Horizons. I think this was pretty close to 200. Let's look at some of the listings. So, someone got a light plate cold foil. That's a really good deal. Yeah, about 170, 160. Got some light plate rainbows for about 140. Then about 160 cold foils, 166. Might be worth picking this up if you want your New Horizon. The rainbow foil and cold foil aren't that different, so not a crazy huge jump in price. Don't know if this will get reprinted anytime soon, and I'm almost guaranteed Merlin's gonna play this, so might be a good time to pick this up. Rain Racers, about $10 for the non-foil. Some rainbow foils for about $12. Judge, Jury, Executioner. You only need one of this, but it's about $5. So if you're interested in playing Azalea and you don't have this, don't think this comes in the Armory deck. So go ahead and buy yourself your one if you like Azalea. Savor Bloodshed. Carrying on from the trends of Assassin in the market. Assassin cards always just go up. This is $22. We got some rainbow foils for about 24-ish. Guys, I think it's pick this up sooner than later if you're interested in Assassin. It's also a warrior card. And Fang actually, I think this is so strong in Fang. Giving you that draw. This is crazy. This is kind of like Codex levels, like +4. And then on hit, if you hit a marked hero, you draw. This can be a ton of value. I only see this card going up. Codex of Blood Rot. I don't think it'll ever get as crazy as Codex of Frailty. This is still a pretty solid card. About closing in on $20. There's some cheap copies on the market right now. Not a bad pickup. I think this is going to be played in Rangers, and it's seeing some play in Assassins. Painting the backside, just like always, we're talking about assassins. It's always gonna get expensive. I know Slippy's playing this. About 15 bucks. Rainbow foils, 20 bucks. I must sound like a broken record, but get this sooner than later if you're interested in assassin. Twin Drive has been going crazy. This is pretty close to $40. I don't know exactly why. This could be max hype. Maybe Dash.io is doing good in the Pro Quest season, but I don't think Puffin's gonna play this, so I would sell my twin drives if you have some extra copies, unless you're a Mechanologist main and you want to keep all your mech cards. $40 for a Majestic. It's a pretty good price to sell. If you want to pick these up, I would wait. I would wait it out. This is really high for a twin drive. Soup up. We got these from the Armory. About $6 going to $7. I do think Puffin will play this. If an item's been destroyed this turn, this gets go again. And you can also galvanize, so this can block for 4 under some cases. Smack to reality. With Florian being such a popular deck, I think this card is going to start seeing a lot more play in the Guardian meta. Or maybe it's not the Guardian meta, in the Guardian decks, I should say. We got the rainbow foils from heavy hitters. Only 16 available. So not a lot on the market, but they're pretty cheap. Less than $1. All your Guardian players, I'd recommend just having your playset of the foils if you care about foils. If not, the regular non-foils are super cheap. Unmovable, about $40, slowly going up to $50 and then $80 once all those copies sell out. I think if Guardians start playing this, I could definitely see this going up. This at $40 is not a bad price. These promo extended art cards for cards that are generic usually get pretty crazy. Ravenous Rabble is one of the greatest examples. That card's over $100, but Unmovable is not quite there. Let's see if we can find Ravenous Rabble real quick. Ravenous Rabble red. Yeah, look at this. 160. We got sold listings. Yeah. Now, of course, Ravenous Rabble sees a lot more play than Unmovable, but these generic extended arts, they definitely just increase over price as time goes on. Channel Lake Frigid, this was from the last skirmish season, about $80. This is what it looks like. Pretty cool. It's second highest rarity, right next to the alternate art. If you won your skirmish and you want to sell this, it's about $80. If you want to pick them up, I might wait a couple months or so. But if you wait and there's another ice set announced, and this could just spike. So, as always, make your own choices. Pulping extended arts. I remember when KO was one of the best decks. This was about like $30 maybe, $10 for this EA. It's pretty old. I think it's a really good deal. All you brew players, I would recommend getting this, especially if you don't have it, especially at this price. Gone in a Flash. All the lightning cards have been going down. If Facilio starts going good, I could easily see this going back up, but $11 for Gone in a Flash. This card was, yeah, check it out, 40-ish. Pretty crazy. Channel Lightning Valley, I think it was around 30. Now we have them at 15, about half the price. Even though Aurora is gone, or most likely gone, we haven't gotten the Living Legend update just yet. I think there's no way she stayed around. There's going to be other Lightning Heroes in the future, and Ozilio. Current Funnel, same thing. This card was crazy, over $30 plus. We got a bunch of copies at 13, 14. So it's a good time to pick up if you're interested in Ozilio, or you just like how the Lightning Heroes play. Next up, Burdens of the Past. Guys, I think like every generic in this game just goes crazy. This is about $8. Haven't seen this in many deck lists, but you know, we're in a heavy D-React format, at least the last format was, so maybe a lot of people were playing it then. I don't know if I would normally say just wait on this till it cools off, but I don't know if it's going to get cheaper. So as always, make your own calls. Rainbow foil is about $20, and once these are gone, $25, $36. This card just been going crazy. Rowdy Locals, once again, another generic blue, block 3, about $10. And then let's check out the rainbow foils, 14 on the market, $20. Guys, generic cards in Flesh and Blood don't stay cheap for a while. I always recommend getting them when the set comes out. Maybe that week 1, week 2. Damn, my cat's going crazy. I hope you guys can't hear that. Last but not least, for everybody that stayed at the end, Bittering Thorns, about $11, a little bit over $11. I think there's a huge chance that this is going to get reprinted in the Ira Armory deck. Now, I could be wrong. I have no way of guaranteeing that. This only came in one set in the Tolarian Community College. So it's pretty exclusive, pretty hard to come by. And I think LSS will likely reprint it in the Armory deck. Ira's on the artwork. The ability is very similar to her effect. I think it would be a good move to sell these, but you're also being risky because if they don't reprint it, they might just go up and they could be a lot harder to find in the future. As always, make your own choices. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like. Let me know in the comments down below, do you think this will get reprinted in the Ira Armory deck or not? Hit that subscribe button and peace.